This one is super simple. This one is a wavy ribbon. But it's so simple, I don't like to do it until I have some other stuff on the paper. So what we're going to do is, we're going to wave over, under, or under, over with this one and this one. So, start out here. And you can decide later if you want to go over or under. I might even be able to get it to come over here. Just have fun with this. Wherever you want your waves to go. Alright, so we got one line, but to make it a true ribbon, oh, I'm sorry guys, you can't see that. Let me make that a little darker. To make it a ribbon, and to make it 3D, we gotta make it with two edges. So, come around like this. But right now I'm just going to leave this ribbon underneath. Change the edge on that. Come up here. And around this way. We have our waved ribbon. Now we got to make the tough decision of which parts are going to go over, which parts are going to go under. So I think I'm going to make this part go over. So I'm going to put those lines over, and I'm going to erase this ribbon underneath. But ultimately, if you didn't have an eraser, you could just use something called competing shadows. So if I left, even if I left these lines right here, by shadowing right here, our eye would eventually forget about that part. Since I do have an eraser, I'm going to use it. But should you not have an eraser, here's another option. So we shade that side, because again, it's underneath this. Let's round that out a bit. And then we're going to shade this side. This. Like I said, I'm going to go back and erase those. And since we'll be shading this in, or coloring it in black with the Sharpie, we don't need to worry about smudges. They'll happen. You don't have to be super careful. Ultimately, you're going to want to go back in the white parts of the ribbon. You're going to want to erase. Okay, so we got this one over. And I think I'm going to stick with that pattern of under, over, under. Now, this means, for those of you who were paying attention, we need to, this part's under, so we need to go parallel to this line and this line. We got our dark, we got our medium, dark, and medium, and light. this dark to extend a little bit because that part of the ribbon extends over a little more. So maybe I want this shadow to be slanted. Again, your choice, and the more you practice this, the better you'll just kind of know those things. I think this shadow could use a little more medium gray. Just like that. And we now have one more shadow left. So we're going to come in here. Let's do an outline of the ribbon first, so we stay safe. We're going to do dark, horizontal lines, medium, and light. Now, if you don't want to see this transition, the more different values you do, the better and the more natural this will look. So I have 1, 2, 3. But if I go and I put a medium light in here, which transitions the medium into the light, then it looks more natural. And if I then put a light medium, we'll call it, again, it looks more natural. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. And I think just for the fun of it, I'm going to put a curl / twist in this ribbon by making a rounded triangle and bringing this edge down so it's hidden. But if I'm going to do that, I have to follow through. I'm going to do dark going this direction because now this part of the ribbon is underneath this part of the ribbon. Medium. And light. And since we're curling this around, let's also get that edge. It doesn't have to be super dark. Just like that. And there you have it, a wavy ribbon with a curl in it.